Yo, what's going on? Here we go. So, finally, Caitlin Clark is back. I know she was back from the Golden State Valkyries. Let me try to get all this thing going. Yeah, so there we go. So, yeah, 12-7. So, this is their Atlanta's first 6-game road trip. And of course, 5-5 with Caitlin Clark, the Fever, and without Caitlin Clark, they are 4-5. So let's see if they're going to get Caitlin Clark going. Is she going to keep this speed going, or is it going to be just like that last horrific game against the Valkyries? So that's what we're going to find out here. So here we go. The starting lineups are out there. And Atlanta ready to break their huddle, and they're ready to get going. So let's see if this gets us going. Okay. Want to make sure the scoreboard gets going. And hopefully I don't have to change scoreboards. So let's see. And here comes Alicia Gray, Brittany Griner. And the starting lineup for the Dream: Jordan Canada, Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard, Brianna Jones, and Brittany Griner. And of course, the Fever: Kelsey Mitchell, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Haw, and Caitlin Clark. So here we go, and the spread is now -1. It was a -1.5. So I have the spreads here. And now here we go. And here comes a Dream going from my right to left on the telecast. And here we go. And right to and left to right for the Fever. And Griner puts it up. Caitlin Clark gets a rebound. Here we go. Clark has the rebound. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark versus Howard. Clark goes. Clark going around. Clark pass it off to Leah Boston, and 2-0. Yes, here we go. 2-0 for Leah Boston. So here we go. And now here's Jones. Jones goes to Howard. Howard has the ball. Now Brittany Griner. Griner goes. Griner puts it up, misses. And Howard gets the rebound. And here's a ball to Caitlin Clark. So Clark has the ball. Clark fires a three. She misses. And here's a rebound to Howard. No. And here we go. Here comes the Atlanta. And it's 2-2 as Pow makes the layup. So 8:49 left here in the first quarter. Here is Boston. Boston has the ball. Boston gives it up. Here we go. Boston gives it to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall coming around. Hall falls. She needs to get rid of it. And here's Caitlin Clark. Clark throws it up, and she makes a floater, and it's 4-2. So here we go. And now here's Pow. Now goes to Griner. And Griner, offensive foul. So for Griner. So there we go. So Griner is called. And here we go. Stephanie White for her fifth season here. 4-2, 8:18 to go. So here is Clark. Clark has the ball. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark loses it. Turnover. And here we go. Here comes Pow again. Now to Jones. Jones gives it up to Alicia Gray. Gray has the ball now. Now Gray now goes to Jones. Jones goes. Jones sends it out. And a three-point shot is good. 5-4 Atlanta. So here's Caitlin Clark. Clark goes. Clark puts it up. No harm, no foul. Here it comes. Pow. Now back out. Ryan Howard, and it's 8-4. So that's the score right now. 8-4 right now. So here you go. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell fires, misses. Here we go. And Brittany Griner comes up with the ball. So here you go with Brittany Griner. So Griner has it, and it's 10-4. Jones gets the rebound. So that's where we're at. 10-4. Here's Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston has it. Here's Aaliyah Boston. Kelsey Mitchell misses. And here comes Howard with the ball. Ryan Howard. Howard has it. Howard goes. Howard makes the layup, and it's 12-4. And we're calling a timeout for the Fever. So let's see. I might just switch. Let's see if I switch this. All right. Things look a little weird and awkward. So timeout, and let's look up the CC stats right now. So the CC stats. Caitlin Clark, 3 minutes and 23 seconds. So there you go. 3:23 minutes. She has now 2 points. I know she has a couple rebounds. Let's take a look. She has 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover. So she has 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover. And she has, so she's 1 for 3 from the field. And she's a -8 right now. So that's what Caitlin Clark is, -8. So that's where we're at right now. So I don't know, my stream is running a little iffy. Here you go. So not a good start. Not a good start right now. Definitely. So 12-4. Let's wake up. We were, 9-10 season. Oh, got some missing seats, but hopefully we'll get right back to where it's at. So Caitlin Clark. Ready? 2 points. Let's get her going. So 6:37 to go. So let's go. Let's get going here. Yeah, and let's run the ball. There's Cassie Casper. So here you go. Let's get that lineup going. And this is Carl Semesco's first season with the Atlanta Dream. Here we go. Caitlin Clark has the ball now. Gives it off to Leah Boston now. Gives it off to Howard. But there's a foul, so the ball will go out of bounds.
I think Coach Mesco's done an outstanding job with Atlanta. And in his system from college, we know they shot a lot of threes. But what I've been impressed with is how he's incorporated Brittany Griner and Brianna Jones. 2 players
with all these emergencies.
He's not used to playing within a system, and his adjustment in their playing
all right.
and through those.
So here we go, Mitchell. Now to Howard. Shot no good. Cunningham, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. All right, so 6:20 to go. Now here's Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell goes to Leah Boston. And Ari McDonald puts it up and in, 12-6. 6:07. But here comes Pow Pow, and she puts it up and in. And it's 14-6. Now it's Aaliyah Boston. Now going out to Mitchell. Mitchell fires, nails it. 3-pointer. So it's 14-9. 5:42 left. And there you go, Gray. Gives it to Jones. Now here is 3-pointer, no good. You can't put that. And now here's Howard. Here's Mitchell again. Mitchell. Now Howard puts it up and scores it against Griner. So 14-11. So there is Canada with the ball. Canada. Ooh, almost a foul there. Howard has the ball. Ryan Howard. Howard. And now Canada misses a 3. Knocked out, and it's Fever's ball. So 14-11. Yeah. So we're down by 3. Now here's Ari McDonald. Gives it off to Howard. Now Kelsey Mitchell. Back to Ari McDonald. Here's McDonald. Now here's Aaliyah Boston. Boston is fouled. So Boston will shoot 2 free throws. Oh, what the hell is going on? Okay, everything's good. All right. So there you go. Leah Boston makes the free throw. 14-12. And there's Juju Watkins. And both free throws are good by Boston. So it's 14-13. 4:20 left now in the first quarter. All right. Canada. Now goes to Alicia Gray. Jones in the post. Jones goes. Jones, and there's a fight. Who's going to get it? And a shot clock violation. So here we go. Ooh, yeah. Hopefully, she's got a lot of weight on her ankle. Hey, what's up, Barton? Nice to see ya. So 14-13. So we got 4:03 left, and now here's Ari McDonald. And now here's Aaliyah Boston. Boston. Goes to Howard. Now Ari. There you go. And Cunningham is snuffed, but it's still going to be Indiana's ball. So there you go. Got to get something going here. Now Mitchell misses. Griner with the rebound. Now here we go. Howard has the ball. Howard now goes to Alicia Gray. Gray goes to Canada. Jordan Canada. Now Gray makes the jumper. 16-13. And here you go. Howard. And Mitchell misses. And Alicia Gray with the rebound. Here comes Gray. Gray gives it to Howard. Shot blocked. Now taken. Here comes Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham puts it up. Is blocked. Who's going to get it? And now Griner almost. Now back out to Mitchell. She misses a three. Cunningham hits it off of Griner, and it's going to be Indiana Fever's ball. So 2:40 left here in the first quarter here. So 3 offensive rebounds to 1 for the Fever. All right, Clark is back in the game now. Back out. Here's Aaliyah Boston. Now, so McDonald and Clark out there. Now, here's Boston. Boston now gives to Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham fires, nails it. So, tres leches. So, 16 all. Now, here's Alicia Gray to Canada. Canada has the ball. Here's Canada. Now, Howard misses. There's a foul right there on Indiana. So 16 all with 2:04 left. So there you go, Maya Caldwell. So let's see what we can do here. First quarter here. And we're going to let the Wipers do theirs. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Alicia Gray. So Gray gives it to Caldwell. And now Pow Pow's in the game. Yeah. Here we go. Brittany Griner. Now Hillman. And Gray doesn't get it off, so it's going to be Indiana's ball. So 5 points off turnovers and 3 for Indiana. All right. So, and now here's Ari McDonald. Gives it to Dantas. And here's McDonald. Now gives it to Caitlin Clark and a foul. Oh, what do I think about the Fever coaches? Time running out for a team, cannot seem to play together week to week. I don't know how long we keep her on for. You know, we were thinking, okay, she comes in and handles business, but not happening. Here's Dantas. And now here's McDonald. Back out to Dantas for the 3. Misses. And here's a rebound by Jones. And here comes Pow Pow. Pow Pow has it. Now goes to Griner. Griner goes. Griner's foul. Yeah. And going back to that, you know, White's been a winner. And, of course, the things going on with Carolyn Peck. And, you know, when she was at Vanderbilt, I didn't know this. She ran most of the players out of Vanderbilt. But where's Clark going to go? I would not want her to go to any of the big cities. 17-16, Griner with 9 points against the Fever on June 10th. And Griner nails both free throws, 18-16. So we got 1:12 to go. Here's Ari McDonald, gives to Caitlin Clark. Clark has the ball. Clark fires, misses. So she's 0 for 2 from three-point land. And here's Alicia Gray to Jones, and Jones is fouled. Jeez. 54.2 seconds. And Clark going out to talk to the official. So Brianna Jones, first free throw is good, 19-16. And here you go again. And both free throws are good, 20-16. And here comes Clark. Clark goes, Clark lays it up and in, 20-18. So 4 points for Caitlin Clark. And now, here's Howard. And a kick out. 3-point shot, good for Canada. And now Clark, and he gives it off to Howard for the basket. So another assist. So 23-20. This is where they got to open up the offense. Let her will this team. See, there was a nice shot by Howard. And now she'll shoot the free throw, 23-20. And the free throw is good, 23-21. So here we go. We got 19 seconds to go. So difference of 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Griner. Griner misses. Cunningham gives it off to Clark. Here comes Clark. Clark has a ball. Clark gives it to Dantes, and she misses. And it's 23-21. First quarter comes to an end. So there we go. First quarter, they just went over. So 44 points. All right, let's take a look where Clark's at. So 6 minutes, 11 seconds. So 6-11. What the hell? Okay. And now she has 4 points. 4 points. Let's see how many rebounds. So she's still stuck on 1 rebound, 2 assists. 2 assists. To assist 7. And she has 1 personal foul. So 1 foul. I'll just leave it at that. See what the hell is wrong with this? There again, I don't think CC wants to leave here, but the season continues to end. Other teams want her bad. Yeah, she needs to go to a Midwest team. Hopefully not, because I don't see her playing anywhere but Indiana. Indiana's the perfect place. So, they need to maneuver around her. Build the team around Caitlin Clark. Regards to the coach, either she gets with the program and stop having her own agenda, or we bring in like a coach that fits her personality. Maybe like, I don't know, a Mark Jackson, a Larry Bird, an Indiana Legends. But I don't want her going to another team. I mean, maybe she can go to Dallas. It'll be Dallas will be the place, because on the other side, the Mavericks have Cooper Flag. And then Caitlin Clark in the Dallas uniform. Of course, the meme is like, your great honking this great white hope. Because that's what, some of it's like with Cooper Flag and then Caitlin Clark. So. But that's the only place I would like to see Caitlin Clark go, but Indiana's the place. All right, so we're about to start the second quarter. Here we go. And here's Caitlin Clark. Started the second quarter, and there's Clark. Now she needs to move this offense, will them to victory. Clark fires a three. Oh, she misses. But it's still going to be Indiana's ball. Let's go. Either way, even if she makes shots, passes the ball. Here's Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston goes to McDonald. McDonald back out to Leah Boston. Caitlin Clark. Clark has the ball. Here's Clark. Clark going. Clark throws it up. She scores. What? What the hell? Shot clock violation? Come on. So it's a turnover. Atlanta's ball. Canada. Here's Canada. Goes to Howard, back to Canada. Jordan, Canada. Canada now goes to Jones, and there's a foul. Yep. Aaliyah Boston grabbed her. 10 points for Canada. So 9:11 to go. It's getting a little chilly. So here we go. Jones with a couple free throws. Misses the first one. All right. Here's the next free throw. Misses both. And here's Dantas with the ball. Dantas gives it to Clark. Now here's Aaliyah Boston. Boston. And, yep, a foul on Canada for holding Caitlin Clark. She was trying to deny Caitlin Clark the pass. So 8:58 to go. And here's Clark. Gives it to Boston. Now here's Clark going. Gives it to Boston. Boston shoots, misses, and Griner with the rebound. And here's Canada with the ball. Jones fires a three, misses. Not Jones, Howard. Jones gets the rebound. Alicia Gray fires a three, misses. Cunningham gets the rebound. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Clark has the ball. Here's Clark. Now to Dantas. Bingo. 24-23. So here we go. 8:20 to go. Here's Canada. Alicia Gray. Gray, no good. Boston gets the rebound. Here is Caitlin Clark. Clark gives it to Cunningham. Cunningham to Alexis Hall. Lexi misses. The tres stresses cannot convert there. Here's Alicia Gray. Now to Griner. Griner passes it off. Here's Canada. Canada now goes to Griner. Griner shoots, is blocked. Here's Cunningham with the ball to Boston. Now here's Caitlin Clark. Here we go. Caitlin Clark holds it up. Fires! No! And here we go. Dantas! No! And Griner gets the rebound. And we have some bodies flying. And we're going to call timeout. Yeah, because Howard for Atlanta is still in pain right now. 7:29 to go. Yeah, she's feeling that one. She got hit hard to the floor. Oh, yeah, she got caught up with Lexi Hall. Luckily, Lexi Hall didn't get her either. Oh, that does not look good. And Howard is being carried off for the Atlanta Dream. Hopefully she's all right. Yeah. So we're taking that timeout for Atlanta. So I'll do that. I will update some stats here. And let's get some Clark stats updated. So 8:42. So 8:42. She has still 4 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. Okay. Let's see. 1 turnover, 1 foul, 4 fouls. So she's 2 for 7 from the field. All right. And she's 0 for 4 from 3-point land. Okay. And she's minus what the heck? My screen is slowed, and I just got this laptop too. All right, here we go. Alicia Gray. Out. What the hell's wrong? Okay, 24.
Well, Ryan Howard back in the locker room, and we'll pass on news on her status as we get it. Certainly not a sight you want to see.
Okay.
Brightest, most dynamic young stars going down.
Now here we go.
To that left leg and be carried off the floor, and now it's
there we go. Caitlin Clark.
without one of their leaders.
So 7:22 left.
Nobody's made more threes this season.
And now here's Canada. Now Jones. Now Caldwell. Caldwell puts it up and in, and it's 25-24. And here comes Aaliyah Boston with 7:05 left. Here we go, Ari McDonough. And a ball is knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Atlanta's ball.
The pace of the quarter court action.
So 6:54.
It's usually a strength of Indiana, but I think sometimes they get frozen a little bit on one side.
So 4 turnovers apiece. So there you go. Here's Canada. Now goes to Griner. And Griner misses. And here comes Sophie Cunningham with the ball. Cunningham now goes to Dantas. Dantas now goes to Mitchell. Mitchell has an open lane. Mitchell scores. 26-25. And here comes Canada. Canada goes to Jones. Yeah. And Sophie Cunningham. So very physical. Cunningham is all right.
Shoulder pads,
Yeah.
over the thigh pads, like a running back. Nobody plays the game low to high like Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah.
So explosive off the bounce.
So 6:14 to go.
Running back, Pat, going through the offensive line.
So Mitchell has 5 points. What the heck? All right, so jump ball between Cunningham and Jones. All right, now Canada gets one. And now Alicia Gray misses a 3. Cunningham with the rebound. And here we go. Here's Mitchell. Cassie Mitchell. Now Cunningham. And the ball knocked out by Jones. So it's going to be Indiana Fever's ball. So 26-25. Here's Ari McDonough. Now gives to Mitchell. Here's Lexi Hall. Now Aaliyah Boston. Boston puts it up. She's fouled. Yeah. So Aaliyah Boston. So here's Boston. Makes the free throw. Yeah, watching a Caitlin Clark State Farm commercial. All right, so 28-25. And here's Caldwell for the 3. Misses. Hillman gets the rebound. Now, here we go. Here's Canada. Canada nails it. And we're knotted up at 28 apiece. Now here's McDonald. Mitchell, Boston. Back to Mitchell, Boston. Back to Kelsey. Mitchell fires, misses a 3. Dantas with the offensive rebound. Lexi Hall, but stolen by Caldwell. And there's the layup, and Atlanta up by 2, 30-28. Now here's McDonough. Yeah. Here's Ari McDonald outside the 3-point line. And another turnover. Jones comes up with it. And here comes Canada again. Jordan Canada, Alicia Gray. Gray gives it to Caldwell. Back out, Hillman. And Canada fires and nails it. 32-28. Now here's Aaliyah Boston. Mitchell fires, nails it. 32-30. So here we go. And deflected. Now here we go. Here's McDonald. Loses it. Picks it back up. Now being smothered by Jordan Canada. Now gives it to Lexi Hall. Lexi. Here is Lexi. Now gives it to Leah Boston with 6 on the clock. 5, 4, 3. Misses Jones. And there's a foul. So 3:29.
Shot clock running down. Understands time and score inside the possession.
But a turnover. So 32-30.
She sort of walked out of bounds and it looked like she was trying to collect herself. She looked a little frustrated. You can see the frustration.
So it's a little frustrating right now. And now here's Canada. 3:26 to go. And Clark ready to check back in. Here's Alicia Gray. Caldwell now to Griner. Brittany Griner puts it up. Misses another close shot. And here comes Cunningham. Now to Boston. Now here we go. Here's Howard in the post. Howard trying to get around. Mitchell puts it up and in. 32 all. And it's still knocked out, but it's going to be Atlanta's ball. And Caitlin Clark back in. But we're going to call a timeout. So let's see. Caitlin Clark. Let's see how much time. Still playing 8:42. Oh, not much has changed since she's been out of the game. So it's yeah. So Clark now she's gonna get in the game. And now we just got the dancers going. Good old Indiana. Can we get something going? Now with Clark back in the game. But of course, her minutes are going to get very limited. Usually she's averaging, 32 minutes a game. But I think now the coaching staff is watching her minutes. All right. So there you go, the dancers. And now the high-octane drum line. I'm still wondering what the capacity is. I don't know if it's going to be 17,000. It might be like still close. Since on this home stretch, she's back. I noticed they had left some empty seats up there. So there you go. Sobro drive to the basket.
Caitlin Clark doing a good job right here off the floor, a little hezzy, and then a push to the rim. Great change of pace. Good spacing by Indiana to open up the lane.
Yeah, we got to now get Clark more involved.
Really good job of mix of using the screen, rejecting the screen. A lot of times when you reject the screen, you can get downhill.
4 points, 3 assists, 2 for 7. So she needs to get involved here a lot more. Okay, Canada goes to Caldwell. Hillman. Now here's Alicia Gray. Gives it to Griner. Griner, Canada fires, misses. Hillman back out to Jordan Canada, and she nails a 3. And how many points is that? 13 for. Swift 217. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark gives it off to Boston. And now here's Mitchell, fires a three. Bingo! 35 all. So now we have 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Kelsey with 12 points. And there you go. Gray misses. And now here's Caitlin Clark. Clark goes. Clark. Oh, nice pass to Mitchell. So Caitlin Clark, 4 assists, 37-35. 4 points, 4 assists. Now here's Caldwell. Gives it to Griner. Now Canada again. She nails a three. Gotta stop letting her shoot the ball. 38-37. Here's Clark. Gotta wheel your way, Clark. Boss it for the three. Bingo! 5 assists for Caitlin Clark. 40-38. And now Canada's got the ball. We got now Griner makes the basket, 40-40. So under a minute to play now. Here it is, under a minute. Now Mitchell, strip. Canada gets the ball. Here you go, Canada again. Nails a three. What the hell is that? What, 5 trays for Canada? She has 24 points. So 43-40. Another turnover. Here comes Canada, the Hillman. And Canada puts it up. 26 points. 45-40. Leo Boston now gives it to Clark. Caitlin Clark's got the ball. Clark turns it over. Canada. And Atlanta can hold for the last shot. So we got 10 seconds left. There he goes, Canada. Man. And there's a foul underneath. So that's Indiana's 14th foul. Wow, 6. 6 for 9 from three-point land. Jordan, Canada.
All season before this, she was 6 of 29 coming into this game, and she is 6 of 9 in this half.
And here you go. Here's Alicia Gray. Gray fires, misses. And we're at the half, 45-40. So let's put the Clark stats before I take a break here. 11 minutes, 33 seconds. Still 4 points. Still has 1 rebound, 5 assists. So she's getting involved in passing the ball. 1 turnover, 1 foul, and she's minus 9 right now, Caitlin Clark. So minus 9. All right, so Caitlin Clark. There's her stats. All right. I guess it is, Barton. I guess it is. Every team, they're a target, and they're allowing this to happen. So, they beat teams like Minnesota and New York single-handedly, and now every team's gunning. Golden State has 2 wins against us. I think they'll probably beat us in the season series. So, all right. So let's take a break here. It is halftime. So halftime. All right, I will be back.
6 of 10 from the three-point line. Jordan Canada.
All right, here we go.
Mitchell turns the corner, gets inside, bounces. Howard.
And there we go, Kelsey Mitchell. 45-42, sorry, 8:55 left. And now here comes Alicia Gray. Now goes to Jones. Jones puts it up, misses, and here's Leo Boston. Caitlin Clark gives it off to Howard. Oh, she snuffed. And Griner and Howard are going to jump it up. So we have 45-42. I thought, Howard had a clear shot to the basket. So Howard and Howard. So Griner and Griner. And there you go. But it's going to be Indiana's ball. So 8:36 to go. Yep, and Jordan Canada, 26 points, rest of the team, 19. Now here's Caitlin Clark. Clark has the ball. Clark misses the bank shot. Here comes Alicia Gray. To Griner. Back out to Gray. Now Jones in the post. Jones puts it up and in, and it's 47-42. And here comes Caitlin Clark, and she's fouled by Canada. So 8:07 to go. So 5-point lead. Now here's Caitlin Clark. Gives out to Kelsey Mitchell. Clark has it. Clark passes. Now Howard to Lexi Hall, misses. And here comes Jordan Canada. Canada to Alicia Gray, misses a three. And here comes Lexi Hall. Hall has the ball. Hall gives it off to Clark for the three. Bingo! Caitlin Clark. So 47-45. And here comes Howard. Howard has the ball. Now gives it to Griner in the post. Brittany Griner puts it up and in, and it's 49-45. 7:10 left. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Clark fires a three. No misses. And Alicia Gray gives it off to Jordan Canada. Howard fires, nails it. 52-45, 6:50. Here's Clark. Clark on the ground. And Mitchell. And is there a foul? Oh, is that an and one? Okay, I was kind of like, uh-oh. Clark fell down, but she's okay. Whew. Yep, and now it's Brittany Griner called for the foul. 52-47. Mitchell with 16 points. Free throw is good. So 52-48. Here is Canada. So 4-point lead for Atlanta. There you go. Here's Alicia Gray. Gray, ball knocked out. It's Indiana's ball. So there we go. 6:20 left. Here's Clark. Now gives it Boston. Boston in the post, and she's fouled before. Yeah, push the tempo. Push this tempo. Now here's Boston. Lexi Hall puts it up. Backdoor pass. 52-50. So we got now 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Here we go. Jordan Canada gets a Griner. Griner puts it up and in, and it's 54-50. So here's Caitlin Clark. Gives it off to Boston. Boston. Mitchell fires, misses. But Mitchell is fouled. 3 free throws for Kelsey Mitchell. So 5:37 left here in the third quarter. So there you go, getting a challenge right now. Now, while we wait, we'll update Caitlin Clark's stats. 15 minutes and 56 seconds.
Kelsey Mitchell had requisite landing space. If it is a reckless closeout, that's an F1.
Okay. 7 points. Let's see. She gets still stuck on 1 rebound, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 foul, 7 points, -8. And of course, she is 3 for 10.
And typically, if there's even marginal contacts, they will call this.
Should be 1 for 5. And a -8. So there we go. She minus, actually -7. And there you go, -7. So 7 points for Caitlin Clark. So here's Mitchell to shoot some free throws. First free throw is good, 54-51. Oh, and flagrant foul on Gray. Makes the second free throw. Now she has 1 more shot. And we'll get the ball. And she nails all 3 free throws, and we'll get the ball. So 54-53. And Lexi Hall comes out, and Sophie Cunningham checks back in. So here you go. Indiana has the ball. Caitlin Clark now gives it off to Boston. Boston drives. Boston gives it to Howard. Howard gives it to Leah Boston. Boston. No, and Hillman gets a rebound. Caitlin Clark steals the ball. Caitlin Clark misses. Boston is fouled. So we have 5:20 to go. So Leah Boston will shoot. Yeah.
2 times this season when Boston has shot 7 free throws. So this is a good sign for Indiana because the difference between the games.
And the first free throw is good.
Come visit Wnba Live, presented by Panini and All-Star and Indy. Basketball meets entertainment and culture, experience interactive events, including meet and greets with W.
And both free throws are good. 55-54. So here we go. Here's Canada. Alicia Gray nails a three from long distance. 57-55. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark's got the ball. Now here's the Howard. Howard blows a layup. Hillman. Howard is fouled. And Howard steals the ball back from Hillman. Mm-hmm.
9 triples in the game for the Atlanta Dream.
So 4:46 to go. Oh, so this should be last year's jersey. I think it might be Star Wars or maybe Top Gun Maverick. Let's see. No. Yep. That was the number 1, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, that was number 4. Jurassic World, number 3. It should be the Lion King. Nope. So it should be Barbie. It should be Batman. Maybe Barbie because what? Barbie? Wow. Yeah. I think it was last year's jerseys. Because I think this year's jerseys have the advertisements. Free Cheez-Its. Ooh, I miss Cheez-Its. Some things you just can't get where I'm at. All right, let's get going.
Let's take a look now at the upcoming Wnba national TV schedule.
Oh, the national TV schedule. And of course, next time I do have Connecticut, Seattle, but I'm just going to let the stream run. Yeah. All right, let's go, Fever. Yeah, it is. It's been a close one. I haven't want to just kind of fall asleep because it's slow. It's actually been moving. But Caitlin Clark's on the bench now. So there you go, 2-point lead. So it's a jump ball between Jones and Boston. And Boston wins the toss, and now, there you go. Here's Howard. Gives it to Boston. Now gives it to Cunningham. Nails a three. Sophie Cunningham, the Tres Leches. 58-57, so 2 threes, 6 points. So let's get Cunningham going. Now Howard nails a three. Dang it. So 60 to 58. There we go. Here's Ari McDonald. And Howard makes the basket. 60-60. Now here's Jordan Canada to Jones and Alicia Gray. Now Jones. Now gives it off to Howard. Howard nails it. 63 to 60. So 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter there. 14 points. Now here we go. McDonald to Boston. Kelsey Mitchell. Here's Mitchell. Kelsey fires. And it's good. 63 all. Yeah. And Canada misses. And now here's Howard with the ball. Howard, Sophie Cunningham. Aaliyah Boston. Mitchell. Back out to Aaliyah. Aaliyah goes. Aaliyah shoots, misses. And here we go. Here's Canada. Jordan Canada's got the ball. Now Jones. Now gives it back to Ryan Howard. Howard. Hillman. And there's a foul. So 63 all. And again, Caitlin Clark. Of course, they're checking how much time she plays. But we're going to need her in the fourth quarter. So there we go, 63. Here's Dantas. Now, here we go, Mitchell. Mitchell misses, but it's going back the other way. It's Atlanta's ball. So 2:08 left here in the third quarter. And here's Canada. Canada has the ball. And Howard misses a three. Cunningham comes up with it. Here comes Ari McDonald. McDonald. Now Sophie Cunningham nails it. 66-63. And a foul right there. So 1:34 left. So that's going to be 14 fouls. Well, actually, Canada nails a free throw. 66-64. And Caitlin Clark is back in the game. And Mitchell comes out with 27 points for Canada. So Canada makes both free throws. 66-65. And here we go. Here's McDonald. Dantas. And there was a travel.
Keep an eye here on this score because Kelsey Mitchell in all of this.
So there you go. 1:20 to go. Here's Canada.
Get the chance to review it. It looked to me like the foot was on the line. So right now, it's a 1-point Indiana Fever lead. 1:10 left in the
Now here's Canada. Misses. And the ball's still going.
terrific athletic display from Jordan
To Atlanta. Yeah, that looks like that's Griner. I would challenge that. And that one's being challenged.
And now a quick word from Chili's.
17, 15. Ooh, that burger looks good.
Indiana with a 1-point lead here.
So
Late
7 points.
are challenging this out of bounds.
1 rebound, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 foul, plus or minus 6. 3 for 11. While we're at it. And 1 for 6. And a minus plus or minus 6 right now. So there we go. Not much of a change except she has 7 points. 1:06 to go. Yeah.
19 assists on 23 baskets right now for the Fever.
All right, here we go. Cunningham gives it off to McDonald. McDonald brings it up the court. Now Dantes goes to Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham gives it to Clark. Caitlin Clark has the ball. Clark puts it up and in. Yes, 9 points. 68-65. Yeah. And 1 going to the free throw line. Caitlin Clark. .8 seconds. What the heck? Atlanta is now challenging. Okay, let's see. Clark. I say there's a body check there.
The ball goes in, so they don't deem that offensive foul. It could perhaps take the foul away.
Yeah.
The basket would still be.
Well, it's like unsuccessful. So challenge is unsuccessful. Yeah, let's go with Barton. Let's move this game. Let's get it done. So no more challenges. Clark with 9 points, 5 assists. And Clark misses a free throw but gets the rebound. Here's Clark. Gives it to Dantes. McDonald. McDonald nails it. And it's a 5-point lead. So 28 seconds and 0 field goals in the last 3 minutes and 10 and counting. 24.5 seconds to go. And there you go, Hillman. Now, here's Alicia Gray. Hillman has it. Reiner. Shot no good. Here's Howard with 9 seconds. Howard. And Clark misses. And we're through 3/4 time. Indiana up by 5, 70-65. So there we go. All right, time to update Clark stats. 18-21. So yeah, they're limiting Clark's minutes. All right, so 9 points. Let's see, I know she got now 2 rebounds. 2 rebounds, yeah. Two rebounds. All right, it's 5 assists. 2 turnovers. Okay. She's shooting 4 for 13. And 1 for 6. Oh, and now 0 for 1 at the free throw line. And she's at a -2, +-2 right now. All right. And we got Caitlin Clark stats. So 18 minutes, 21 minutes, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 foul, 4 from 13 from the field, 1 for 6 from three-point land, 0 for 1 from free throws. And a +-2. Looks like they might have taken the point back. So they must have taken the point back away. So instead of a 3-point shot, it was a 2-point shot. So it's a 4-point lead, 69-65.
Sophie Defeater won the third. You knocked down a couple big threes. How do you keep this momentum in the fly here in these last 10 minutes? Yeah, I think it all starts with our energy, our discipline on defense, getting the ball, knowing where they want to go, and locking that down on that, and then just run it. Get in a transition. We need to get more transition points off our energy. Thank you so much. Thank you.
They
Yeah.
didn't make that 3 away from Kelsey Mitchell and turned it into a 2 or put this on the line. So Mitchell with 22 points here tonight.
So there you go, Mitchell, 22. All right, here we go, 4th quarter. Now here's Canada. Canada misses. Aaliyah Bossing gives it off to Caitlin Clark. So Clark has the ball. Clark pushes it and scores. And 1. So 71-65. Now she has 11 points.
Keeping her focus on the finish. Another and 1 opportunity for Clark.
Yeah. And the free throw's good. So here we go, 7-point lead. 9:37 to go. Caitlin Clark, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. And now here's Canada. Canada, after scoring, 26 in the first half. Now Griner goes. Griner puts it up and in. So 62, 72, 67. Here's Clark. Clark gives it to Boston. Back out to Clark. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark and is blocked. So Griner gives some help there. 9:06 left to go. And now Cunningham. Now here's Caitlin Clark. Clark gives it off to Boston. Boston fires, nails it. Over Griner, 74-67. 13 points, 8 assists for Boston. Here's Griner. Passes out to Howard. Shot no good. Cunningham gets the rebound. And here comes Caitlin Clark. Clark goes. Yeah, Griner blocks it, but it's going to be Indiana's ball. So 74-67. And Sophie Cunningham off the pass from Caitlin Clark. 76-67. And there we go. And Caitlin Clark, 19:53 minutes. So she would have already broke the 20-minute mark right now. So she's close. And now she has 12 points. Let's see, still 2 rebounds. Now she has 6 assists. So let's change the assisting up. 6, 2 turnovers, 1 foul. 5 for 16. So 5, 16 from the field. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. And now she's a +3. A +3 now. Things are looking up, looking good. What, Seth? Hey, Seth, what's going on? What? Go Dream? What happened to Go Liberty, huh? What happened? Can't you just stick with one team? Here we are. So 9-point lead for the Fever. Look at Caitlin Clark, 19:53, close to 20 minutes. 12 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 foul. 5 for 16 from the field. And 1 for, What do you mean? What, the Liberty? Liberty are contenders, except we beat them. Our Fever beat them. So let's go. Yeah, Friday night. My Saturday morning, my Friday night. Yeah, 76-67. Let's wrap this up. All right, here you go. Here's Jordan, Canada. Now gives it off to Jones. Howard. Ryan Howard has it. Gives it to Alicia Gray. Gray drives in. Gives it to Canada. Canada throws up a wild shot. And it's a shot clock violation. 76-67. So here we go. Here's Caitlin Clark. Clark has the ball. Clark goes. And the ball knocked out. So there you go. 76-67, 7:51 left. All right, so here's Clark. Gives it to Lexi Hall. Now Leah Boston. Here's Clark. Caitlin Clark fires a three. No, misses. And here's Alicia Gray. Gives it off to Canada. Now Howard. Howard has it. Now gives to Jones. Back out the helmet. And Howard misses a three. Cunningham with the rebound. Sophie Cunningham. And now here's Aaliyah Boston. So Cunningham, 11 points, 9 rebounds. Here's Aaliyah Boston. Dantas. Now Sophie Cunningham. Sophie comes up and she's fouled. 7:03. So good old Sophie Cunningham.
Cunningham has been outstanding. 23 minutes in the game so far. Very productive. 3 for 3 outside.
So 11 points, 9 rebounds. So she's 1 rebound away. And the free throw is good. It looks like, what is it? Caldwell checks back in for Alana. 10-point lead. And both free throws are good. So that's 13 points for Cunningham. And here's Jordan Canada. Canada shoots it, misses. Clark comes up with it. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Clark goes. Clark now gives it to Boston. Layup is good. Oh, don't get me started, Seth. And it's 80-67. Yeah. And here we go. Yep. First team to 80 points. It's claimed by some guy named Adrian, who's a Perth Wildcats fan. That can't be so. Cut it. No. So there you go. So India's got the 80 points. Now the question is, let me see. I need to check. Let's see. What's this? Caitlin Clark, 2140. I need to update Caitlin Clark stats. So she's broke into the 20-minute mark now in the game. 1:43. She has 12 points. Still has 2 rebounds, right? Yeah, or 3 rebounds and 7 assists. All right. So 3 rebounds and 7 assists. 2 turnovers. Let's see. 5 for 17, unfortunately, but that doesn't matter. 5 for 17. Yeah. There we go. This is looking good. 1 for 7 from 3-point land. 1 for 2 from free throw. She's a +6 right now. Yep. What? You mean Arizona Wildcats, right? Villanova Wildcats, the Davison Wildcats, right, Seth? The Northwestern Wildcats, the Kentucky Wildcats. You mean that Wildcat, right? Not that team in Australia. No, no, no. Those Wildcats I support. Assists of the game. Look at this. Oh, look at Clark to the backdoor pass.
She has 7 assists in the game so far. Kelsey Mitchell doing a great job of running.
That's right. Except when they play UCLA, I go for UCLA Bruins. All right, here we go. Here's Canada. Oh, to Caldwell. She gets an assist. 80-69. So here's Clark with 12 points, 7 assists. 6:24 to go. Here comes Aaliyah Boston. Now, gives it to McDonald. Yeah, there's a foul. Yeah, you were holding Aaliyah Boston Jones. Yeah, you held her. And she fouled out. Goodbye, Jones. Hit the road, Jack. So Griner has to come back in. The road, Jack. All right. There you go. Here's Clark. Still not over yet, but we got the claim. And here is Caitlin Clark. Clark, go in. And here's Aaliyah Boston. Here's Sophie. Cut it out. In and out. Griner gets the rebound. And there you go. Here's Griner. Hillman. Here comes Caldwell. Caldwell has a ball. Caldwell to Canada. Now Griner has a ball. Turnover. Aaliyah Boston. Now here comes Caitlin Clark. Miami, who do they not choke against? Here's Dantes. Dantes shoots, score, and count it. And another assist by Caitlin Clark. Look at this positioning by Dantes. And she puts it off the backboard. So there you go. And the free throw is good. 83-69. So 14-point lead for Indiana. 5.5 minutes to go. Jordan. Now Hillman misses a three. Rebound. Caitlin Clark. Here comes Clark. Nice deep dribbling moves there by Clark. Here's Boston. Now Ari McDonald has the ball. Now here's Boston. 5 seconds. Boston misses. Griner gets the rebound. And here's Canada. Here comes Jordan, Canada. Hillman. Back out to Canada. Now gets a Griner. Griner. Foul on Boston. So 14-point lead. So 4:42. And Stephanie White wants to call timeout. So she's going to challenge this call now. What the heck? Sorry, I forgot to put Caitlin Clark. That was a foul there?
I think this crew has done a good job tonight. They've been consistent.
I think that's going to go the other. That should be a successful challenge.
I think it's the toughest of all of the reviews they've gone over the month.
442.
16,966 in attendance here tonight.
They won the division. What do you mean they won the Pac-10? Nope, they won the Big Ten? Do they even have divisions in Big Ten? East and West? Not against my Bruins. That's a, wow, that should get overturned. I don't see a foul there.
I don't know if this is going to be overturned.
We're going to learn a lot about the Atlanta Dream here in the next couple of weeks. This is the first
Yep.
of 6 straight.
Oh, and Atlanta Dream's going on a 5-game road trip.
By the All-Star break. So it's 3 road games, All-Star break, 3 road games. So they're going to go about 3 weeks without playing at home. Atlanta, by the way, 8-3 at home this year, 4 on the road. That's kind of the
So they're going to have to go.
being a winning team. Dominate on your home floor, play 500 on the road. You like where you end up usually.
Yeah, they have a winning record against everyone in the WNBA right now, except for their 0-1 against Minnesota. It's the only thing they have a losing record to.
So still figuring out this challenge.
Incredible improvement over last year. Bringing Brittany Reiner and Brianna Jones into Carl Smith's system is definitely
Let's go.
been a great addition.
Challenge was
I
unsuccessful.
didn't think they were going to overturn that. I'm 3 for 3 tonight, by the way, just in case you're
All right.
keeping track.
You and Sophie Cunningham.
Yeah, it's the back.
Yeah. That's a nice one for the New York Liberty. And there's a whistle again.
Ball was inbound. Now they're going to look at
Yo, what's up, Theo?
So there's a foul.
So for
That's what happens when you compliment the officials. All of a sudden,
yeah, don't talk about it.
You know what? I will stand by the compliment.
I know. I'm just saying.
This is
Why the heck?
last couple of minutes. So we have a review, and before the ball is inbounded, we're going to have another review.
Eric Brooks, the lead official on the baseline on this call.
Yeah.
The foul was on Dantas there at the top of your screen.
Again.
Bumping the cutter, if you will, all night. And that's not a full bump. That's a half a bump.
Yeah, that's not even
So because it was an away from the play foul, it'll send Atlanta to the free throw line.
what the heck?
Before the ball is inbounded, before the ball is out of the hands of the inbounder.
Gray going to the line.
Alicia Gray, an extremely rare off night.
First free throw's good.
She has been so consistent, frankly, so dominant. Player of the month in May, player of the month in June.
MLB. We had all kinds of drafts.
6 points here tonight.
NHL. The NFL, of course.
Sophie playing her first minutes here tonight.
And Canada finally scores one again. Is that 30?
Second half was 30-point night already.
That's 30 points for Canada. 83-72. Here's the lead, Boston. Here's McDonald. Misses a 3. Sophie Cunningham gets a ball, gives it back to Clark. And Aaliyah Boston makes the basket. Assist from Clark. 85-72. And here's the ball. Batted to McDonald. Here comes Ari McDonald. Oh, Cunningham's got the double-double. There you go, Caitlin Clark. Clark goes to Leah Boston. So here we go. All right. So Sophie Cunningham. It's time to sing the double song. Let's get the double song. Here we go. Sophie Cunningham. In and out. In and out. That's where the hamburgers all about. Sophie Cunningham. What a double. Let's get Caitlin back up. She's on the bench now. So 3:37 to go. All right, so here we go. 87-72. Jordan, Canada. Canada to Hillman. And here's Hillman. And Hillman's fouled. 3:21 left. Hillman misses a free throw. And the total was 167.5. So now we have 160. Eagles, that's right. Offensive foul on Leo Boston. Oh, so you're saying fly, Eagles, fly, right, Seth? So my baseball team here, the Hanwha Eagles, you want them to fly. They're in first place. So here we go. Leo Boston, 19 points, but she has 5 fouls. Here comes Jordan, Canada. Now Canada to Hillman. Hillman again. Dude, how many of these fouls you guys are going to call? You want the clock to run. But unless someone has the over, they need 7.5 more points. And Aaliyah Boston. So she got 6. She fouls out. But she's upset. And Hillman makes the first free throw. 87-74. So we need points. And the free throws are good. 87-75. And there you go. 162 now. Here's Dantes. And here comes Alicia Gray. Gray, the pow. And Dantes is fouled. And here you go, Nia Coffee. The Tarps player. Maryland, who did she play? Who was it? Now here's Dantes. First free throw is good, 88-75. So we got 163. And Caitlin Clark is back in the game. So at least she didn't have to be used today. And a free throw, no good. So we got 163.
Indiana's bench has outscored Atlanta's 24-9 here tonight. A big story.
Okay, here's Pow Pow. Alicia Gray.
Here's a rolling Coffee and a nice
And here we go, Nia Coffee. So we got 165. So 2:14 to go. Let's see. So she did break into the 20-minute mark. Yeah, she played 25 minutes. So Caitlin Clark, a solid 25 minutes so far in this game. 12 points. How many rebounds? Still 4 rebounds, 9 assists. So 4 rebounds now. She needs 1 more assist for the double-double. 5 for 17, 1 for 7, 1. And she's a +7 now. There you go. There's her stats. On the dream, but yeah. Dude, so that Golden State Valkyries, man. Solid team with Kate Martin. And of course, I'm following the other player, the other Caitlin Chen. Not because I'm Asian, it's just that my buddy keeps like stressing about Caitlin Chen is from SoCal. Here we go. Here's Ari McDonald. Ari McDonald. Here we go. Dantes. Dantes puts it up. Now, here is Coffee with the rebound. And a turnover going the other way. So we have 165. So it's a 167. So we need 3 measly points if you took the over. Just 3. Now here's McDonough. And here is Sophie Cunningham. Mitchell nails it. There we go. We got the over. 91 and another turnover. McDonald puts it up and in. So we totally went over. 93-77. 16-point lead. And guess what? I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. Here we go. This game is in the refrigerator. The door is closed. The lights are out. The eggs are cooling. The butter's getting on. The jello's jiggling. Yeah. So there we go. This game is in the refrigerator. I was hoping we would get maybe, I don't know if the Fever will get 100 points. That would be the ideal thing. So then I can say, hey, Lawler's Law. And of course, the next game is Sun versus the Storm, but I will just run the stream as it is. Since I gotta play some catch up on some other things. But I will. So, but it's no timeouts. Both teams in the bonus. So we just want this game to mercifully end. Get going and end. So 93-77. I don't think she's going to get that 10th assist, is she? I don't think Clark's going to be back in the game. Or no. Yeah, Clark's out of the game. Now here's Caldwell with it. Coffee. And there you go. Here's Coffee. Yeah. Warriors about to win it, huh? You know, my buddy Robert will be happy. So here we go. 1:09 left. Here's Ari McDonald. McDonald. Lexi Hall. 3-pointer. 96-77. Here comes Pow Pow. The Coffee. Coffee puts it up and in. Yeah, they've won 7 games. Are they going to be good enough to come back? Now here's Lexi Hall. Sophie Cunningham misses. But it's still going to stay here with 36 seconds to go. Yeah. Yes, I believe so. We'll be 10-10 with, 24 games to go. Lexi Hall, Cunningham, 3-pointer. 99, come on, let's get 100, 16 points. Here's Coffee. Coffee puts it up and in, and she's fouled. 99-81.
Fans have been waiting on Sophie Cunningham. She's had a lot of catch and shoot opportunities.
Yeah,
Tonight,
that's right.
16-10.
Yeah.
What a night for Sophie Cunningham.
And here you go. Here comes McDonald. And she's just going to run out the clock. Yeah. And that is all she wrote. 99-82. Game over. And there we go. The Fever win it. They're 10-10. So good job today by the Fever. Well played. Okay, so Clark over 25 minutes, 12 points. And here you go. And Caitlin Clark, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, and a plus 12. So not bad. So there we go. All right, so I'll get that next game going, but sorry I'm going to be not around for that. But you guys can enjoy. Hit that like. All right, let me roll out. And everyone, peace out. Take care. Good night.